Hi guys, I'm back again with another video. Today I'm in kart 32 for the social night races and I'm starting in position 6. This car, I realized as soon as I got in it, the acceleration was really good. My qualifying car wasn't the best, but this car here, I felt the speed straight away. And I did try to take the inside lane, but the speed slowed down, so I got him on the third corner here. And as you can see, the acceleration is extremely quick. I knew straight away that I'd have a good race. So now I'm in P5 and I'm just chasing the pack here. Taking a corner, nice and smooth. And we're just coming up to the first lap here. I actually qualified for Group 1, but there was a mistake and they put me into Group 2. But you know, it was all good, you know, good experience. My thing is just try to win the race. Now as you can see here, I'm catching up around the corners and staying within the race line. Now this top corner here is where a lot of people get caught out when they go too wide. But the guy's kart in P4, he had a good acceleration, so he got away from me. I got a little bit frustrated, but I gotta maintain my composure. Now, I was gonna try to take him, but I would have probably caused a crash on that corner there. So I thought, let me bide my time and just wait, because I know the opportunity will come. Still in P5, and then he makes a mistake, and now I am up to P4. It crashes on the sides. Now I'm gonna be up to P3. I kind of block him off a little bit because I'm coming around the corner. I didn't want to have to fight him on this particular corner, so I kind of moved past him. I was slightly aggressive, not too aggressive, but just enough to bump him out of the way. And now I'm up to P3. I'm chasing. Now the guy in first place, I know he's a good driver, so I was quite sure that by the time I caught up to him within the 8 laps, that I probably wouldn't have enough to win it. But my aim is to try to be in the top 3. But with 8 laps, it's quite difficult when you've got this big of a gap. But I can feel I'm catching up and catching up. Just making sure I'm taking the race line now. I don't have to battle anyone behind me, because I can feel this car has the pace, and particularly being in Group 2, you have some people that make mistakes more than in Group 1. So I was fairly confident that I'll be able to maintain at least this position and try to get P2 if I can. And the P3 is the position I'm in at the moment. I'm just counting on those laps, trying to reduce the gap as much as possible between me and P2. And it was a good experience, honestly. Even though I was mistakenly in Group 2, it was an experience for me to race against guys who don't really take the race line as all the racers do in Group 1. Now, some people do in Group 2, definitely. This guy seems to be having a good line at the moment, but there's other things that goes behind it. For example, acceleration and braking at the right time. And that's how I was able to catch up to the guy in P2. So yeah, it was a good experience in Group 2, to be honest with you, because you get to improve as a racer after being in Group 1 for quite a while, and just see how you go in relation to taking past people as cleanly as possible, or sometimes give them a little nudge. So yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I'll be back there next week again, and I'll let them know about the mistake in relation to the qualifying times, because my qualifying time was definitely a Group 1. But like I said, it was a very good experience in Group 2. And as you can see, he maintained P2 right there. I did caught up to him. One more lap I would have had him, but yeah, good play to him. Fair play. Good driving. Now I started in P5 out of 10 positions here, because it's all based on your kart number, and then you do the reverse grid, and I was more in the middle, so I took past him on the first corner there. Now I'm up to P4. I just gave her a quick bump, but I was surprised. She actually drove really well. I've never driven with most of these people here. There's only 2 people I've driven with in this group, and yeah, I was very surprised about some of the races in this group. It was, yeah, quite good, to be honest with you. I can see that she's taking the race line, so I'm following, and I can see that she's taking more in the middle now. And there's biding my time, and then there's a crash up here, and then I get P2 and get 2 positions. And now this guy here, he's very good. He qualifies in Group 1 quite a lot, me and him, or he's in the top of Group 2. So my aim is to try my best to get the opportunity to take past him, but I know he's going to be a very difficult competitor, because he knows the race line. He's been coming here for a very long time, well before me, but I've been able to catch up to him in terms of ability. And like I said, I've been regularly qualifying in Group 1 and doing reasonably well in Group 1, but my aim is to win this particular group, and I know that he's not going to be making any mistakes. So really now it's just about doing the best I can in terms of transferring my body to the opposite side of the kart in relation to going around the bend, and that helps ease the go-kart into the corners better. So now it's just about foot control, braking and accelerating, and try my best not to make the car skid, because when it does that, it slows down. Just checking my shoulders, I looked over and I saw that the P3 was far behind, so I knew right now it's just a race between me and him. He can feel I'm right behind him. He knows I have the ability, but he's composed. And there was a mistake I made actually around this particular corner here. I should be taking it a little bit easier when I go into that S turn. That's actually slowing me down. This is what I realized, and now as you can see, he's gone away. So that S bend there is the one place where I need to improve. I've watched some of the other faster guys, and it seems like they slow down slightly and they go a little bit more wider than me, and then they turn their body into the corner. So that's something I'm not doing, because you can easily bump that tires right there. So yeah, this is something I've got to work on. I think most of the corners I'm pretty good at. This one here as well, that corner that I just went past, it's also quite a tough one, but I've kind of got better at that one. So there are about 1 or 2 corners that I need to improve my acceleration and my timing into that corner, into the corners. Only a few more laps left now, and there are opportunities for me to take past them, but it would just cause a crash, and I'm trying to be fair, because sometimes when I come into the corners and I'm near him, I could push my car there in the middle, but yeah, it's just not good sportsmanship to do that, to be honest with you. And I know he'll complain. So we're nearly bumper to bumper right now. I'm shaking my head, very frustrated, because I'm very eager to win this. But we are virtually doing the same thing. It's just the difference with our karts. That's the only thing. Just the difference with our karts. And here we go. Maybe 2 or 3 more laps, and yeah, it would have been. I would have been getting closer. But again, I have to be very consistent, because when I wasn't consistent, he would pull away, and then I will catch back up, and then again, to take past him, you have to be extremely efficient around every corner. So yeah, I got P2 in this race. The previous race was P3. I started in the first race P6 and the second race in P5. So yeah, overall done well. It was a good 2 races. There was a last race that I'd done, but the kart was very slow, so I didn't show it. I did get, I believe it was P3 in that one, but it was a very frustrating race. But anyway guys, thanks for tuning in, and I'll be back next week with another race.